We're live from Los Angeles.
Yo, what up, LA?
I like it better from Ukraine or whatever.
Is it on? Did you turn it on?
Hey.
LA is literally the best city there is.
Wait,
I got an idea for a shirt.
He came back empty-handed.
I got an idea for a shirt.
No fucking way.
It says Los Angeles.
Whoa.
So freaking cool.
Whoa.
He was gonna say fuck.
But I don't say the fuck word.
Los Angeles is in California,
That's
right?
the C-A.
Yeah, and you know what?
That shirt would be cool too if it had the state on
Yeah.
one side and like the bear, and then it said California.
Dude.
Yeah.
I'm making this up. L-A-C-A.
And
Whoa.
you know what I always
BA.
would used to be my
What's BA?
criteria.
Badass.
You know what used to be my criteria for dating a girl was if she took a picture next to, in front of California Adventure, they had all the letters in California.
Yeah.
Yo,
and
yeah?
she would take a picture of herself next to the letter that started her name.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Lindsay.
And make it her MySpace photo.
I don't.
You didn't ever date anyone with the first name started with an X, huh?
Or an S.
No.
It's not in California.
No.
According
Nope.
to my math.
You date though? You're actively
You're
dating?
doing that?
If that's what you want to call it. Yeah.
Hey, right here.
I was looking for my top hat from the last few weeks.
That's not much of a top hat.
Couldn't
It's more
find
of
it. Stuck a feather in the cap.
equally brim.
Oh, hey, Matt, you got some macaroni there.
We got some Kraft cheese right here. Theme song.
Stop tweeting about this and texting about that. Your mood swings, swaying with your Facebook status. Girl, you know I always got your back. No, that don't make it happen. Baby, that don't make it happen for that. Now my best friend's going through a dating phase. Said he met a girl on his Facebook page. Her profile picture stopped him in his tracks. Whoop! Turned out she didn't look much.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back. Tonight is a special night, but before we get into the nitty gritty, I just want to say real quick, camera on me and Derek, get us both in the shot. If tonight during our film festival, if any ladies out there feel like they have been talked to inappropriately or mistreated, talk to us. We are respectful and we understand if you don't want a relationship right now.
If you don't want a relationship, that's okay with me. If you don't want to see the two of us, that's okay with us. We'll figure out a way to make you love us anyways.
You guys look like the sign for Du Bois Pizza.
I like long walks on the beaches with strawberries and peaches. What up?
Just be real. It's like be real. Anyway, so let us know, and we're here to be, if despite any piss words that are said tonight, we're here to be your friend.
We're here to be your friend, not your boyfriend. We are boys. We'll be your...
You guys aren't men?
No. We're not. But, good point, Garrett. We're not going to be your boyfriend. We're going to be your man friends.
So close up on us.
Yeah, back on us.
and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, tip the hat.
Off to a hot start.
Okay. Thank you to our sponsor, Loot Crate.
LootCrate.com.
LootCrate.com. Go to lootcrate.com/Mega64 and sign up. You could get a box of stuff every month. You don't know what, you don't know who.
And look, just to show you what could be in the box,
What's in
because you
that
never
box?
know. Just the type of surprise. Say I'm a typical Loot Crate employee.
Hey,
Check this out. What you might be getting next
Jared.
week.
Oh, whoa, here.
Jared. Loot Crate. I don't know. I'm tired, guys.
Thanks, Sean.
What the fuck was that?
Eric,
you fucking
You gave
serious?
up.
Alright.
Why did you give up?
3, 2, 1, take 2. Sean?
Oh, that was it. I'm happy if I went take.
Check it out. Check it out. You might get...
what's in that loot?
What?
Oh, what did I just get in the mail today? Oh, pop it open. Oh, hello. Sexy.
Is that for June?
Whoa.
Sex coming my way.
June sex kit.
Check it out. June's Loot Crate is a fedora fuck magnet.
Last month's Loot Crate was the theme was dragons. Next month's is sex.
Yeah.
Or,
Do we have
as
confirmation
I
on that?
put it, fuck magnets.
They could give
Yeah.
you
Confirmation.
like Minecraft, like stone-shaped condoms.
That could be a fuck magnet.
That could be, yeah, you
Yeah.
can put
It
that
says
on
it's
and
sexy hats.
that's cool.
If I saw the fedora, I'd get horny. If I saw a Minecraft condom,
yeah, like
I'd
in that
get horny.
print. That
They
stone
actually-
print with
this-
grass at the top.
And we're lucky. This is really cool. They actually, Loot Crate lets us preview the Loot Crates before they ship out. and we got the sex version early.
Yeah.
And we went ahead and let Sean take it home. Guess what? Fourth kid.
Yeah, pregnant.
He humped it.
I humped it.
He humped. Here's what he did. He put the semen, sperm, whatever you want to call it, in the loot crate, mailed it to Jenny.
Yep.
And we don't know what happened from there.
Unconfirmed what happened after that, but she got pregnant.
She's deaf preggy.
She.
That's what I read online.
The mailman just showed up. It's my loot crate. Oh, look at this leather bondage cup.
Wrap
You
that.
might be into that.
What? Is that part of the sex crate?
Yeah, my
wrap that.
partner is gonna love this when I use it to tie her up.
Yeah, you put that around your wrist, and then you tie it to
Her neck.
the bedpost.
Yeah.
Or her neck if you're Garrett, and then she can't move that hand, or if you're Garrett, you can't move that hand,
True.
and then
I don't want to move
And
my
then-
hand. Thank you, Loot Crate.
Thank you
Shouts
so
out.
much, Luke Crate.
and then at
We
that
love you,
point,
Luke Crate.
you basically had sex.
So lootcrate.com/mega64. Subscribe today, get a box of stuff, and use the keyword Mega64 at checkout, and you will get a box
A
of
sexy
sex.
surprise next month for you.
It's basically Loot Crate's new slogan. It's basically sex.
It's basically sex.
And I want to say, check out shop.mega64.com. We've got all kinds of merchandise. Don't forget, the Onslaught shirt that came out a few weeks ago is still in stock, on sale, and ready for the taking. We got all kinds of stuff, but we wanted to make a special announcement. All you people who like to buy Mega64 merchandise, we have got something for you.
Both of you.
Coming this Friday. Man, what's the date on that Friday?
This
Shit.
Friday,
no one knows.
it
It's
is.
gonna be the 20.
Last Friday was the 16th.
It's unconfirmed.
Friday the 23rd, just in time for Memorial Day weekend, we are going to put on sale. Sean, it's your baby. You want to show it? It's his fifth baby.
Love to- It's number 5.
Is this a brand new exclusive?
Yes.
Here we go.
Boom.
Look at that.
The Digital Surfer has arrived.
Look at
This
that.
brand new shirt is going to be on sale Friday, May 23rd.
Oh,
A lot of debate over the name of this one.
yeah, but I stuck with my gut. Digital Surfer.
Right on,
What
and
were
it
you
goes
gonna call
right
it?
on your gut there. That looks good.
What is the surfer aspect of it?
Well, I designed, Jason Cryer designed this shirt. Thank you, Jason. Shout out. But I designed it because of all like the RVCA, Billabong surf shirts out there. I said I want to design like that, surfer, and then it says digital on it, so the Digital Surfer.
It also says films.
It also says films.
It's
So-
like
It
a
could have been,
YouTube
it
like
could have been
timeline bar.
the films.
You get the
the surf
RSS.
film.
It also says.
RSS feed.
It also says Megalziv.
No, that's Roman numerals, bro.
Oh,
It's
okay, bro.
64 Roman numerals.
You know, my sister loves this shirt.
I think it should
Hell
be called
yeah.
the
She wears it all the
Megalziv
time.
shirt. I think Megalziv is a good name.
Gotta
No,
go with
I-
Derek on this one.
No, I think
Megalziv.
you're wrong.
That's what it spells.
Yeah, Megals.
Can we get a close up on Megalziv?
That's
Yeah.
a little catchier than Digital Surfer.
No, I like what I got.
Sounds like a mythical monster.
Yeah, Megalziv.
Oh wow.
Something I'd fight in Final
seen
Fantasy.
Megalziv? Holy shit.
It'd be like a level 10 primal in Final Fantasy.
Yeah, a little wuss.
Yeah.
Unless
Something-
you're a wuss.
Well, I'm level 24
again,
right
You
now.
ain't no wuss.
This is on the same material that the 6 shirt was printed on.
Cotton?
It's like a super cotton, where
that's
it's like
the
the
best of
softest
material.
kind of shirt.
Softest shirt you're ever going to wear.
I honestly really, really like this shirt.
It's
a
like
lot.
we're in a cloud.
What's the thread count?
What is the thread count?
Probably 7,000.
Holy shit.
Probably, that's unconfirmed. Hashtag
That's,
unconfirmed.
that's got to be like $1 million for 7,000 threads.
Well, it costs us a lot of money to print, but we only charge you 20.
So go to the site and buy it.
yeah.
This Friday the 23rd.
This
Yeah.
Friday, the 23rd.
Friday the 23rd. Thank you, everybody,
Thank you.
for supporting us.
Oh, Friday the
23rd.
23rd.
This was a crazy week for us because we put out, actually, a lot of stuff came out. First of all, did you guys talk about, I don't know if you had a chance to, but maybe you did on the last week. Did you talk about the Werewolf game that we played with Game Grumps?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we
Did.
did.
Okay.
Briefly. You can talk about it again if you want.
Not much to say. It was a lot of fun.
That game is a game that I think I want to buy and play with my family, and we have like these like big family meetups and stuff like that. I think it's a really fun game.
You guys into lycanthropy?
I don't know what that means.
This is lycanthropy. I am into lycanthropy.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I'd like to try this out. I haven't seen the video yet. What is the premise? One person's a werewolf and you're all trying to decide.
Everybody is something.
Did you ever play
Oh,
that
okay.
game Mafia or hear about Mafia where it's like a group game and 2 guys are gangsters and everybody in the group needs to figure out which 2 are gangsters?
No.
Well, Werewolf's the same game,
Okay.
except instead of gangsters, you're werewolves.
And are there-
Everybody's pretending to be a villager,
Oh,
but
okay.
2 people are actually quote unquote werewolves. So you need to figure out who they are.
But
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was a lot of fun. Like I said last week, I gave my story about my embarrassing moment on the game. We got a lot of emails saying that I did not fuck it up, that the cards were switched. Look, I'm a busy man. I've yet to review the footage, so I'm going to have to take your word for it. If the cards were switched, I rule. If the cards were not switched, I suck.
You drool.
I drool, if you will. And that's where I'll have to leave it. The world may never know. But thank you for everybody who watched it and who emailed us. And if you haven't seen it yet, check it out.
So something happened in the werewolf game that might have been a mistake or like
We'll see. That's up
see.
for debate.
That's up for debate. Because something happened like that in the handgun game.
I did not fuck up the handgun game, if that's what you were insinuating.
No, but there
In
was...
fact, I won, baby. Woo!
There was a lot of questions in the last episode like, well, wait, no, if he's not, then who? Did I...
That's the werewolf game.
Yeah, that was the werewolf game.
I didn't watch the werewolf game
You
yet,
get
though.
your
Oh, you
wires
should watch
crossed.
last week's
No,
podcast too.
it happened-
Answer all these questions.
Yeah, you're on it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just trying to bring it
Hey,
up.
you know what though? To be fair with the podcast, I watched it because I edited the podcast, and you guys did a great job. It was a very entertaining podcast. Good job.
Of course. Thank you.
No,
job to you.
no.
He didn't even watch
Ashley,
it. He doesn't
Ashley
know what
didn't
to
say shit. She just sat there.
Well, there you
Yeah.
go.
I was just.
Well,
being a
yeah, she was
commenter.
probably missing you so much she had nothing to say.
There it is.
So,
No. I don't know what you're insinuating. She and I are really close, but we're such good friends. It'd be weird if it was anything else.
Be weird.
I was insinuating that she was bored because you weren't here.
Oh, well, that could
Because
be.
you talk the most.
You do talk the most. You have the biggest ego. You put your foot in your mouth the
Look,
most.
all I'm saying is we're such good friends that if you're implying anything else is going on, I don't appreciate that.
I don't imply anything happens between you and anybody because I know that it probably doesn't. And if it does, sucks to be them.
Well, no, it doesn't suck to be them. It sucks to force something, which I'm not. We are really good friends. I would never do that to her or anybody else.
That tip of the hat means everything was consensual.
Yeah, our friendship was.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all it is.
So
Yeah.
that podcast sucked, but this week rules.
You're back.
No.
better.
This one sucks. Last week was awesome. Yeah.
This one's not. How do you like it so far? Hey, I want to say, speaking of stuff to check out, we just put up this week our Bioshock Infinite video. We've been waiting a while to put that one out.
Oh yeah, we've been sitting on that.
And I really like that video, so I was excited. We were keeping that on the back burners. We did it a while back. We did it back in March.
We made that for, can we say what we made it for?
Yeah, well, we did it when we were filming all the other GDC videos.
Yeah, it was for GDC. That was right up there with Kudaragi's Way and the Stanley Parable. And I thought that those three videos were very strong.
Yeah,
Probably
I liked all those videos.
Probably our strongest of the year.
That was our best showing at GDC. I
agree.
agree with that.
That's the first time when we showed all the videos at GDC. First time we've done it. What, 8 years?
Yeah.
9?
9?
8 or 9? Yeah, the
9.
first one was
I
06.
think it's 9 we
7,
figured
8,
out.
9,
Maybe that was the
10,
ninth
11,
one.
12, 13, 14. Yeah, that would be 9, yeah.
So anyway, that's the only time that I went that I wasn't going fuck about one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All three of them, that is the only time I went into Game Developers Conference and went, these are all great, and if you don't like them, you're a fucking problem, man.
Yeah.
I was that cocky going into it. I was just like, these are great, I love them.
Yeah, the confidence.
Everyone else could deal with it. I love them. And anyway, no, I was really stoked. I was really, really happy. I had to be that confident. I ate fucking trash. So if I wasn't confident after that, I was going to
Yeah.
end up at the end
well,
of the
see,
rope.
I'm on the other side of the spectrum. Not so confident because we made a video of Rocco eating trash.
Well, there you have it.
Now, when we filmed that video, it's one thing to be there when we have Garrett carefully placing.
I had like brown paper bags, and I would fill the food that he was going to eat up. I'd put it in the bag and then twist it closed, and then try to gently set it like on something that's not disgusting trash.
Yeah, so for those asking, we did plant
Yeah.
the food.
Rocco would
There
rip
was
open
no
that
reason for me to
bag.
eat shit.
And plus, we couldn't guarantee that there was gonna be food to eat in every trash can.
Yeah.
you
Right.
opened,
Hey,
so-
but I do want to point out
Well,
there's
and we're not dumb.
there's
We're
a
not
shot
gonna
in the
eat fucking
video.
trash.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it is exactly you ate early on in the video, but you're eating next to people who are with a baby in a stroller.
So that's what I was
was-
going to say next.
Yeah.
That was
Now
bad.
you may think, oh well, they planted the food, so it was all safe and clean. But in all honesty, that really didn't affect that much. There were a couple times where it helped me out, but there came a point where we put a whole cake. There was a whole birthday cake,
You can't
and
you can't fit it in a bag.
Garrett plops it into a trash can, and so he has done it and has walked off. So now a minute later, here I come, and I go to the trash can, and I'm looking, and as I'm walking up, I'm in character, just, and I'm looking, and it's like, there's parents throwing dirty diapers into this trash can. What's going on? They're changing more than one child, and I get to the trash can, I'm still in character, and dirty fucking used diapers are
Shitty diapers.
are melded into the cake.
They're like all around it.
They are all around the
Because
cake.
you know what, like that one too. I walked a pretty good distance
Yeah.
to go put that in and then walk back before you ever got
I'm
there.
sure it was clean when you left it.
But it's funny
but-
because I know in your brain 1,000 things must have snapped at the same time.
Yep.
But it all came down to we got one cake.
yeah, we only have
Okay,
one cake.
okay,
We're
but
rolling. This has to be it.
so watch that video, and there's a guy who is changing. He's sitting next to a trash can with a
changing a
stroller,
kid.
and his face is like, because he knows, like, we just threw logs of shit in that that
Yes.
trash can.
It was
So what happened was the diapers formed a perimeter around the birthday cake. So I go to the trash can and I'm looking at it and going, fuck, it smells of shit.
Of course it does.
And I'm going, God, what do I do? And I'm taking the cake out. Like, am I really going? So what I do is, if you notice, when you watch the video, I eat from
The inside,
middle.
yeah.
I'm taking the middle pieces and I'm eating that.
the protected.
I can't
core.
eat the sides because they were shit on.
now
It's like Operation.
And now, being a parent with a kid in diapers, I will guarantee you that there was shit in there. Because if it's just pee, I'll change them later. It's just pee.
Wow, make him suffer.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
Sit in
oh,
the
yeah.
car? The whole car ride
Wow.
home?
No,
They get like a piss
But I'm
rash?
saying, like, when it's shit, it is instantaneous. We gotta change them right now.
What about
this
their
second?
delicate areas? Wouldn't they get a rash?
Yeah, like a piss rash.
If it's pee, you can wait 15 minutes to find a better spot. But the place that you were at was not convenient to change a diaper.
Right.
No.
Guaranteeing you that was shit in there.
Yeah. Oh, I knew there was.
Yeah, well, he probably smelled shit.
Yeah.
and
Oh,
ate
it reeked.
shit.
I was 5 feet away and starting to smell turds, so I knew.
Okay, now I have a confession to make.
Yeah.
When
it was your shit.
No. When I placed the cake,
Yeah.
I noticed
Shit?
No, there was no shit there yet. I
Okay.
wouldn't have done that to you.
Okay.
But I placed the cake, and as I was done, like I'm walking away, I did notice like that family is in the process of changing their kid.
Yeah, but what
And-
could you? I mean,
but that went through
We
my head
already
like.
determined that was the trash can.
But I can't go back and get the. Oh, hold on! I'm gonna pull this cake out of the.
Yeah.
We were trying to be inconspicuous, and I was just hoping, like, I fucking hope Rocco gets there before
Yeah.
they finish, and you didn't.
But it worked. I mean,
Yeah.
whatever. I ate from within the cake. It was relatively okay. Honestly, the worst stuff that I ate was honestly when we were planning slices of pizza.
Yeah.
There were times because we were still trying to work out is the camera seeing me? Did they get that?
Yeah.
So there's a couple points where like maybe I ate pizza out of a trash can in front of somebody, but the camera didn't get it. So I would just honestly in my mind, I'm like, I don't want to do this again. So I'm just gonna put the pizza back in and wait for the camera to mount itself and then pull another slice out as if it was a new slice.
Right.
I was faking it. Well, when I was doing that, I was dipping the pizza into fucking ashes of cigarettes, like stuff like that. So I
Gross.
did eat some there were like cigarette butts at one point that were like kind of that part got nasty.
Well, that's
You
not
could have
that
gotten
bad.
sick.
But the rest of it was pretty contained
you know what I
and
thought
pretty
that
good.
people were most offended at was the shrimp.
Yeah,
The shrimp were
and that was the
fucking
cleanest
disgusting.
one. That was
we
in
had
a-
that in a cooler
Yeah.
until we were ready to film that part.
Yeah, but it was on ice. It was chilled. It was like
Oh,
good.
yeah,
it was totally clean.
I want to point out there were a lot of instances we filmed Rocco eating out of a garbage can that got no reaction
People
from
just-
anybody. And I realized we were in a big public park, and I think there were actually homeless people doing the same thing at the same
Well,
time.
aren't you used to seeing homeless people eat out of a trash can? That
I'm-
doesn't really
I'm
faze
not,
me anymore.
I'm not usually around that. But if I am, I don't think I would say anything or pay attention
Sure.
or look at the person and be like,
Yeah, I would ignore it.
"Oh, what the
The
fuck?"
only
Yeah,
thing
I would try
that
to
we had in
ignore
our
it.
I would
favor
ignore him.
was that Rocco was dressed in a way that you wouldn't expect. Like he wasn't dressed like a homeless person.
looked
He was just
regal.
he looked dressed
Yeah,
nice.
well, I think that's what forced Rocco to start going into like actual like places where people are sitting down and eating.
Yeah,
dinner
where
and
they're
going through
stuck
their
right
trash.
there.
Well, and also it's so confusing because you've got you've clearly got some like weapon in your hand the whole time.
Yeah.
That skyhook thing.
Watch
out.
A lot of people told me that the grossest one was eating the lemons from their like scraps.
Yeah.
But hey, those were fresh. I mean, they would get a fresh lemon and put it in the
yeah,
thing.
they
It was
squeeze
that
it.
was. I mean, I
hands were
didn't
clean.
enjoy eating it, but it was fine.
That's
that's
just
fine.
really funny. You're eating a rind,
A lemon.
a
You
lemon
eat the
rind.
whole lemon.
Yeah, it's just comical in general.
Yeah.
But anyway, to address what a couple people have asked, so I'm eating the shrimp out of the trash can. That was like one of the last things we did, and a woman went out of her way to say like, "Hey, I got a free burrito. Do you want one?"
That's the one bummer I
That's-
think of
Yeah.
the whole video.
So the one bummer was that she gave me that, and it was like a great moment caught on tape. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, super generous. So I ate it. At this point, security is like coming out and looking at me, whatever. So I just hightailed it out and finished the shot. But then when it was over, I wanted to go back. Our plan was to give that woman
First of all,
not only
pay her
pay
back
for the
for the
burrito,
burrito, yeah.
but give her some kind of prize for doing that and all that stuff, because we were really like she was great. Like
Yeah,
that was
that's
really
like
cool of her.
A genuine good
that
deed.
was a good
Yeah.
moment. Like
She
humanity
just thought you were like.
at its finest in that
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah. So, but we went back and she had hightailed it out of there.
And she was gone.
She was gone. So, shout out to that woman. That was really cool of you to do that. We wanted to give you
Like
a
the
good
burrito
prize.
fairy. She's like the burrito fairy.
Exactly.
We wanted to pay her back for the burrito, give her a hug.
I'll buy her a new burrito. Bigger
her a good
burrito.
deed.
Grande burrito. Yeah, but she was gone. She was gone.
Like the wind.
So yeah. So anyway, so that all happened. We did that. That came out. It was a lot of fun for the most part.
For
But
the most
One
part.
of my favorite shots of the whole video isn't about you eating trash. It's
Uh-huh.
when I'm laying there dead on the ground.
Yeah.
And it's that little toddler sitting
Yeah.
next to me. What parent is letting their kid stand that close to
I
something?
know.
Like, that's so weird. That's such a funny
Everybody
shot.
at that point thought we were street performers.
That's true.
So that was kind of
Yeah.
cool.
I guess you could say it's salad out of my hat.
Yeah, there were a lot of people gathering around and like really getting into it, which I thought was awesome.
Yeah.
You know you have a good viral video when you get footage of people recording it on their phone.
yeah, ask improv.
Improv
Everywhere.
Everywhere. They made the formula. What's the latest Improv Everywhere
Hey,
video?
what are they up to?
Probably
Very much
riding
salad.
trains in underwear again.
Yeah, they just keep doing that. But why I would say that why our segment worked and why that was still fun to watch and not lame is you still had that element of, since there was attack going on, you still have the woman going, what? Like there's still an element of, is this legit or not?
Right.
And I would still rather have that.
I feel pretty confident that if we ever needed to go out and be buskers, we'd make a pretty decent living.
Yeah, there you go.
What's a busker?
I don't know what that is.
It's where you like go out and like a street performer.
Oh.
And you, like, have a hat out.
yeah.
Yeah, we do that every day. It's no
But
problem.
we don't collect any revenue
That's
from
true.
it, though. I think we
That's
should
true.
start.
So a lot of people asked, couple other things that people asked about. One, people asked if I threw up when it was all said and done. No, I did not throw up. But nothing I had was dangerous, really. I mean, other than maybe little things here and there.
Everything
I
was in a
guess.
cooler.
But everything
Up
was
until it
generally
was-
safe. But I did eat so much of so many different foods so fast that I did feel weird, and it was bad later. I didn't throw up,
Yeah.
but you can use your imagination.
I just did.
Black water. And so
Mysterious group.
That cartoon sucked.
and and also we also put up a little behind the scenes. That was our little joke.
Jokes.
A gag that we did like 7 years ago was we put up a couple behind the scenes videos for videos we did, and then right up front it would say we had no behind the scenes footage. So here's this. And I don't know if anybody caught that reference, but we did the same format this time with the Bioshock video. We said no behind the scenes footage. So here's Lindsay from Achievement Hunter watching it. We were at PAX when we showed it to the public kind of for the first time outside of GDC, and we're watching it. Frank was with us filming. He was just kind of filming all over the place. And as I'm sitting there, I'm watching. Lindsay's in the front row. She's from Achievement Hunter, and she looked like she was gonna gag. And I went, Frank, just film her. Get her reactions. And we never quite got her doing that again. I mean, when that video first started and I first eat garbage, she was like that. And she just looked generally uncomfortable for the rest of the time. So anyway, we filmed that. And then afterwards, I told her, I was like, hey, I had an idea for a behind the scenes video that's just you watching our video. And she was like, oh, that sounds awesome. Do that. Okay. So there you go.
Didn't
there
she
were.
message you and tell you that's her trying to hold?
She wrote on her Twitter. She's like, I was legitimately trying not to barf.
Oh my god.
But anyway, we do have a couple clips we didn't use in the Bioshock video. I'm sure you'll see them somewhere down the line, but I thought this was a funnier thing to do for now. So there's that.
Cool.
Anyway.
We should move on because we have a lot of video submissions for our pre-roll
Yes.
competition that we wanted
Yes.
to show off to you guys. And we may not have time to get through all of them, actually.
I think we will.
Oh, we have plenty of time.
We'll
we're
see.
good.
We'll
Yeah, we're
see. We got maybe about 10 or so videos that we want to fire up. We had a lot of submissions that we've been looking at over the past 2 weeks, so
Yeah, and I want to say thank you to everyone. Whether we show your, these are like maybe like the top 13 that we kind of picked out randomly, you know, obviously, but there are hundreds of these. Thank you so much for making the time to do this for us. It's very very nice.
Thank you. Is that all?
I was just gonna say that I was able to find a lot of them through our Reddit page, our Mega64 subreddit, which was awesome that they're all just listed for me. Really, really cool that you guys
That's
did that.
cool.
So
Thank you,
Shout
everybody
out,
who made a
Reddit.
That's a good
submission.
community.
I do want to say right off the bat, a lot of people were very talented and submitted very crazy, cool videos. We got a lot of videos that were montages set to sequence erase, and so we in fact got so many videos that were that we decided we couldn't pick from that pool.
Which montage?
We had to cut it there.
Yeah. So
If you're a sequence erase montage,
if you do a secrets erase montage, you're not going to see yourself featured
Cut.
tonight. There were so many good ones, and we thank you. But we're going to show you a little bit of the weirder ones, and we're going to announce the winner that we chose.
and keep in mind we had a lot of different criteria. So you may like by the time you see the winner, you may go, really? That's the winner? But what about this or what about that? But hear us out and you'll hear the reasoning.
Was there also a problem with people not adhering to the strict time limit?
If you were over 30 seconds, you're not going to win.
I saw a couple that were over 30 seconds, and all that goes through my mind is like, how did you not follow the rules of the
Well, I don't know if
process?
we made it as definite as you're eliminated if it's over 30 seconds, but
I think
that
Eric
is.
But you're
explained
eliminated.
very specifically. It's this time limit to this time.
Yeah,
limit.
15 to 30 seconds. We also said send us a YouTube link. Some people emailed us direct files. We did not watch those.
Some I did, some we did.
Hate to say. Well,
Very few.
he may have some viruses on his computer.
Oh.
I don't trust any strange files.
Yeah, there's some people that literally emailed not even like a mega upload or well, not mega upload, but like Dropbox or anything like
Yeah.
that. Some people literally attach the file. Are we still doing that? We're doing that? No. So anyway, we didn't open those. Okay.
Sorry,
So,
bros.
But thank you for your
Next time.
with no further ado, we're going to have Mr. Bador fire up the first entry.
Look at that.
All right, here we go.
And
I haven't
Who's the
seen
first
what
entry
we look
by?
like on the set in real time in so long.
It is.
Here we go.
this fedora looks really good.
The first entry.
Do you remember when we always
Okay.
used to be able to see each other? I haven't seen that in like years.
The mouse over here?
Da, da,
This is gonna be a
da.
lot easier for me.
You know what?
Do you not have the mouse over here?
Haven't seen it.
Oh shit. Vamp. Kevin, do something.
I'll get the mouse.
Okay, Kevin's getting the mouse, guys.
Is there a mouse in here?
We're right on it. That does look good, Derek, that fedora.
Okay,
Yeah, and
everybody.
This is the
I don't
more
really
you
need to
tilt
be
it
that
over
one
one
here.
eye, the
Okay,
better it
here we
looks.
go. Ready? This
Yeah,
one is
first
from
one up is from who?
Leo Garcia.
Leo Garcia. Check it out.
These motherfuckers like my roommates.
Nom 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 on one of these.
I win! I'm number one!
What the? There across the sky, I can see what makes the legend. The legend is true, and it's you. Yeah, you are the legend. The legend is true.
Oh, there you go.
Certified.
Good ending.
I like that ending.
I like that one.
You can't say F, the F word, in the beginning.
It's true.
Did he
And-
say that? Was that in
Ray
there?
William
bleep.
Johnson. No, it
Oh.
was bleep
Yeah,
the second
and
time.
I do want to point out extra points to that video for explicitly saying we're better than Ray William Johnson.
That's
Yeah,
we do like
we
that.
like that.
Thank you.
But I don't think we can use their clips or anything like that. So unfortunately, it's cut. But that was a good energy.
That's a runner-up.
Lots of good energy on that one.
These
I
are
dug
all
that one.
runners
I love
up,
the
right?
song choice too.
Yeah.
All right,
All right, number 2.
Danny.
We're gonna go with Danny Witt.
Danny Witt.
Here we go.
I like that name already.
All right, Danny Witt.
Hey, I'm from the not too distant future.
Check this out. Public Game Experiments. The highest quality video game programming. Sketches. Comedy in its purest form. Podcasts and more. This is their story. This is Mega64.
I like it. That's good.
That was
plug
good.
at the end.
Used, I liked it.
That guy
That's
filmed. I mean, I think they're.
Hey, how's it going? We're
Everyone-
Mega64.
Spoiler.
Whoa! Alright.
One of the guys that made that does a ton of bumper art for the Poorly Played stream.
Oh,
every
really? That's
week,
him?
I
Alright.
get new title cards from him.
Well, hey, I want to say Danny Witt and his group there. They were one of the few that filmed actually original stuff.
Yeah.
And I checked out their channel, and I have to say, like, it's definitely, you could tell it's like a new channel. It only has a limited amount of views or subscribers, but their stuff is real snappy.
The production-
They're off to a good start.
The production values,
Yeah.
it's there. I saw some of their other videos as well.
Yeah.
That Danny Witt's video that we just saw was actually one of my favorites. I thought it was really well made. I checked out their channel too, and
Yeah.
I think that their stuff is really well shot. So kudos to
Keep
Danny
it up,
Witt.
guys.
Is Danny, because Jared Thorband's the name of the guy who always emails me stuff for the PPS, and I know he's one of the dudes in that video. Is Danny Witt the name of their YouTube?
I can't say.
I don't know.
That's just the name on the submission
Alright.
we got.
Maybe that's his buddy's name. Anyway, great job, guys.
So this next one is by Jesus. Can't talk. This next one is from Jesse.
Sorry,
So-
it started playing.
Sorry, Jesse. It's okay.
That's okay.
That's an LOL.
I like the video.
Enough said.
Hey America, what's up? My name is Bobby Brown.
Tell your mom what I did in here.
Got
I
a
like
clip
that
of-
I was listed first in the
clip
credits.
of Garrett pissing. Made it
Jesse, I
in.
appreciate that.
Gotta get a
Good
little.
one. Imagine Dragons. The use of Imagine Dragons was awesome.
Yeah, that was a good choice. Great little 8-bit selection. It was cute. I liked all the titles coming in. That was cute. The whole thing was cute.
Oh, that's good.
But cute did not win. Now
No,
we're going to
no,
go
no.
on to Colin Garrett.
Colin Garrett.
Well, I already like this one.
Do you?
Yeah, he spells his name just like me.
Here we go. Colin Garrett's selection. Melancholy.
Your arms get tired doing
It
Yeah,
kind of
isn't
play. It kind of plays like somebody, one of us died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, it made me feel something, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Handsome spelled wrong.
Instant disqualification.
Funny, like real funny.
I like that one.
I think
was good.
I think
It was,
the
like,
typo made it
melodramatic.
funny.
It was beautiful.
I really like that one. Good use of music.
online.
Just watch Mega64.
Just let it play.
Here.
Just let it play.
This is Dominic's.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah. 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 Oh. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, they broke their good computer.
Yeah.
That was
to
a
do
working
that.
computer.
Goldbergs, respect.
There. Sorry.
I feel like that was working before
I couldn't even tell you who the next one is. Hey, XSplit, your video playlist feature is not working.
Yeah, it skipped a couple.
Yup.
What the fuck? It really totally did.
Oh.
that. Well, we know the names we haven't gone. We haven't done.
No.
No, we don't.
No, there's
yeah.
not.
Go ahead,
There's no
Garrett.
way to
Who is
figure
it?
this out.
There's no way to figure it out. I thought we've been announcing the names before we played them.
And they're no.
It's going off the list. It's jumping around now.
Oh,
Sorry. That struck me as funny. I laugh when something strikes me as funny.
All right.
I was just trying to help.
I know.
Just trying to be a nice guy.
This is fucking awkward. Let's move on. All right, next one is I think this one was.
Hopefully, Jonathan.
This is Jonathan. All right.
Hopefully. Here we go, Jonathan.
Tired of looking like a loser?
Okay.
When you see me outside with my windswept hair, riding by with my wheel in the air, you'll never
Okay.
Now, if I could say that was probably my second place. I love that one.
I like that
That
one.
was great.
That one was really high energy and exciting and
song is-
descriptive.
Right off the bat, you're hit with.
It didn't win. It might be, it might be a little too bam. The thing we have to consider with a pre-roll is it going to be so in your face that someone might hit skip? You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of different criteria to take in there.
I think that one was definitely a high contender though. So
Yes.
Kudos to who made that one?
We think it's Jonathan. We don't have confirmation.
Our name list got messed up, but you know who you are. Good job.
Our name list is perfect. XSplit, your video playlist feature, is fucking killing me.
Okay.
I'm not throwing anybody under the bus. Who
I
knows?
will.
Talk to me after because we can email.
Oh, I know. I'm
our
very
buddy.
excited. I'm thrilled.
Okay.
Let's see who this
Here's
is.
another one.
Go. Please play.
Hey man, I got you a sack of fudge.
This is
there,
a good
dude.
one.
You enjoy that shit, bro. It's good shit. Tight. I like fudge. I don't know what kind of fudge this is.
I like this one a lot.
That's pretty good.
This should have been the winner.
Can you imagine this being an actual pre-roll
Exactly.
on YouTube?
Yeah.
You wouldn't skip it. You'd just be going, what is this?
Well, he's gonna tell you.
That's damn. Man, this isn't fudge.
All right, that was really well done.
That one, I think that one was more of like an honorable mention. We're not going to use that for our pre-roll, but this is what I said to these guys. In a perfect world, the funniest pre-roll would be the most successful pre-roll, and in a perfect world, that video would win.
I feel
But in our world, the funniest video is not the best video, so that is not the winner.
If there was an ability to throw that in with the other one as like a roulette, like 1 out of every 100.
That's the thing.
Whoa.
You know what?
Those sound drop little anime like toys that have like toys on it. Or like the Mario ones.
And
You
every
get the
100
coin
times.
noise, and then 100 you get the special noise.
Yeah.
If that one played,
We
that'd be
actually
great.
talked about like, oh, can we get like 2 or 3 of these and rotate them, but we can only pick one. So we got to be tough.
Fuck.
Unfortunately,
It is tough.
But man,
That's
that
great.
is fucking
That's
funny.
so good.
I think that was by Oscar. I'm sorry.
I think it was. Yeah, we'll see.
I apologize if it's not.
All right, next one.
Internet soldier, es como si yo les get out your cyber shooters. We don't have more time. Internet neutrality is going to shoot the freedom in that pin, and the only way to stop all this tonteria is to go to Mega64.com and shop.mega64.com. Rocco, Terry, and Sean will help us win the world with big games, IRL, and really funny stuff. Send a message. Change the world. And remember, keep the trucking.
Hey, that was great.
I love that
That
one.
was by.
Pause that. Now, the only problem was that was longer than 30 seconds, but man, I love that one.
I believe that's by the Wet Rats.
No, that was
not.
Ninsaru.
Was it?
Ninsaru.
It was for sure Ninsaru?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the next one, the next one it's about to play is the winner.
I know. I don't know what
This
happened.
playlist is terrible.
Hey,
So,
I'm not using this again.
Let's just say then our playlist is a little mixed up. The next video you're going to see is officially the winner of the pre-roll contest. Check it out. This was our favorite submission for one reason or another.
We'll explain. After
Yeah.
you see it, you may wonder why. Who knows?
But
We're going to explain it to you.
This is from, should we say who?
Do you want to?
Sure.
Yeah.
This is from Leo Vader.
Leo Vader, you are the winner.
The winner.
Check out.
You guys ready?
This is our new
Winning
pre-roll.
piece.
Good job, Leo.
There it
What
is.
a masterpiece.
I love
Give him a
that
round of
one.
applause.
There it
Good
is.
job,
Leo
Leo.
Vader won.
Good job, Leo.
What a filmmaker!
We should explain our reasoning.
Yeah, sure. So as you know, with pre-rolls, you only have 5 seconds before you have the option to skip the pre-roll, and so the go-to mentality is, hey, let's get them in the first 5 seconds. But you may know when a pre-roll tries to do that, it often backfires because the pre-roll might become so annoying you fucking hate whatever it is they're advertising. Whatever that pre-roll was, it started with lose. Everybody universally hated that.
There are so many times that we are in the office and we're doing our own thing on our own computers, and something like that will pop up, and the person goes, "Fuck you, fuck," and they hit skip.
Whatever that fucking pizza flipping pre-roll is right now, it's just like fries my brain every time it comes up. So we wanted to pick something that wasn't necessarily in your face in the first 5 seconds. Maybe something that you wouldn't even pay attention to the first 10 times you saw it. But slowly, we wanted something that was intriguing, looked interesting, had this, what could this be vibe to it. And I feel like that video personally captured that. And also, one final note, what I really liked about that video was it had a nice eclectic mix of the clips it used. Newer clips that were filmed really well, that made us look really good, and a couple older clips from some classic skits. I feel like it just gave you a good overall view of what Mega64 is. So that's why I liked Leo Vader so much. I liked a lot of the videos. Everything we showed tonight was a front runner.
Can I interject real quick?
Sure.
Hey, Eric. Kick everybody out of the chat that's bragging about Adblock. Just kick them all out.
Yeah, you got it.
All right. You can just time out. Whatever. Sure. Whatever you want to do.
No problem.
We get it, guys. It's cute. Anyway, but yeah. So lots of criteria, lots of things to consider. That's something that would be like, I mean, I do see a lot of people bringing up the beep factor, and we did bring that up, that the beginning of that pre-roll does have a beep to it, but we felt like it was all done in a kind of creepy way where it was still like, I kind of want to see what this is for a second. Yeah. So, anyway.
My opinion with a lot of Aquabats tracks, which is great, but it's so aggressive so fast. If I'm going to watch like a how-to video or some repair thing that's like, and I'm bombarded with loud music, I'm like, oh, come the fuck on.
And me personally, whenever a pre-roll starts with somebody thinking they're fucking goofy or like thinking they're the funniest thing ever, all I want to do is shout "fuck you" at the screen, and I cannot hit skip fast enough.
So that one was a great example of a slow, interesting
And then by
build,
the end, with that back credit song, you get so fucking pumped by the end, I think, that it was perfect.
The aggressive song's there, but it's not right out the gate.
So anyway, so we felt like that one was the best balance of those things. And so congratulations, Leo Vader. Leo Vader will be receiving, not only will he be getting our new shirt, the Digital Surfer shirt. He'll be getting one of those. Well, in addition to we're using his pre-roll, it'll be run on our channel. But also, he gets an exclusive black Elite Internet Soldier shirt. You can't buy this online.
2 shirts.
You cannot buy it online. He'll be getting that, and we'll sign a poster, too. You wanted to sign a poster?
We'll sign the podcast poster for him.
We'll sign a special poster just for you.
Thank you, Leo Vader.
Yeah, we had some problems showing off all the entries, but I think we're going to try to organize a playlist or some sort of list where you can watch all of these on your own.
I apologize for that.
You know what? No. Hey, that's not your fault at all. We're going to, I'll try to favorite all of these on our main YouTube channel.
Yeah, do that.
Oh, very cool.
So you'll be able to watch them all at your leisure.
Because this was like a lot of people put in like a lot of hard work for this stuff.
Yeah,
and like, man, seeing that every day, going to a subreddit or just going on YouTube, seeing it around Tumblr or Twitter, people are like, I made a pre-roll. That made me feel like so good that people
Hey, and let us say, we watched them all. All day yesterday and all day today. We've just been watching pre-rolls nonstop. So once again, thank you.
People who sent it to you correctly.
You know, we even did open up a couple strange-looking files just to give it a shot.
All right.
Some EXEs, stuff like that.
Yeah, we watched all of the ones that were up on YouTube. We watched most of the ones that were sent to us. Thank you, everybody who participated. And yeah, we'll let you know if we ever need to call on the soldiers once
Yeah,
again.
this is an experiment. We thought it'd be fun to do it this way, and I'm really glad that we ended up.
We've never really
doing
done a contest before.
And this is kind of a cool thing where it's like, this is a pre-roll to advertise us, but like if we make it, I feel douchey. So having you guys make it, it feels great. So thank you.
And I wanted to say too, by the way, like when I was bringing up the ad block thing a minute ago, I'm not like one of those people that's like, oh, I know ad block is out there. It's not like I'm saying, use it or don't or whatever. The only reason I said kick those people out of the chat is the whole bragging joke. Oh, well, I have ad block. Is so fucking tired. Like get a fucking new bit. Like anyway, I just wanted to add that as an addendum. It's not the subject itself. It's rather your joke just isn't
Go
funny.
test that out on open mic, and it's probably not going to go over too well.
Spare me.
Dorks.
I don't see it. I have ad block. Ooh, you have ad block. A+ honor student. Fuck it all.
Hey, to be honest, I had ad block for a little while, and then I found that a lot of windows that pop up that I on a banking site or a site that I use, were not coming up, and I was constantly like, my browsers are fucking broken. And it was ad block fucking a lot of it up. It's 5 seconds, and then you can skip the ad. It's not a big deal.
Hey, I do want to say there were a couple videos off the top of my head that I know we didn't see. There was one, I don't remember the name of the person, but I would describe the video as fast forwarding.
That's what I thought. They were out of order.
If you're watching, whoever made the fast forwarding video where it just keeps fast forwarding through a bunch of different clips, I'll find your name. I'll give you a shout out properly next week. But thank you, that was awesome.
Maybe we could show some of the other ones next week.
Yeah, we'll figure out a way to display them. And also there was one dubstep. Hey, hit the video.
Yo! Greetings, stranger. Best beating game.
Oh wait, hang on. Are we talking about Arvis?
Will I am idiot he is.
Okay, now where's my paycheck?
Off. Remix, Mega64 pre-roll.
And the reason I liked the dubstep one was because it was called Badass Pre-Roll Entry, and Badass was with $2 signs.
Yeah, that one was good too. I like some of the stuff that the clips they used were really good.
Yeah.
Attention, citizens of...
Now loading Mega64.
Have a seat!
So cool. Once again, thank you to everybody, and thank you.
On my comment about the ad block jokes being old, Tak Fuji in the chat says, yeah, but Fedora jokes are really old. Tak, this is my show. Fucking Gangnam Style, fucking Harlem Shake.
Hey, what does the fox say?
What does the fox say, Tak Fuji?
What's the joke? I look really hot.
I'll do the fucking Macarena.
Fedora looks good.
Hey, keep calm and do the joke, Rocco. Keep it up.
Yeah, you guys are so 2006.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Wow, fuck you.
Get
God,
with it.
just trying to be funny.
2006 was a
People
great year.
watching,
By the way, 2006 was the year
horrible.
Children of Men and The Prestige both came out in 2006.
Did you know that? Did you even know that?
No.
Well,
I was having a
you
bad
wouldn't.
time in
You
06.
wouldn't.
How much time we got left, Eric?
15 minutes.
Cool. This is Mega64, the #1 video game podcast on the internet. Some people think we made that title up. To those people, I want to say, go fuck yourselves. We are the #1 video game podcast on the internet, officially.
I second that.
Thank you. And not only everybody else on the internet, they know it to be true. If you don't know it to be true, go F yourself. We're gonna talk about video games. Xbox One.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
What do you think about
I'm
it?
very excited about the recent price drop.
They announced a price drop. You don't need the Kinect anymore, Eric.
Hey, you
I
know
know
what?
you love the Kinect.
I can't get enough of it.
That should have been day one, and they could have avoided all this shit stuff
No,
and people
Sean,
not buying
listen,
it.
Sean,
Yes.
Sean, you're
everything.
really
Everything.
fucking, you're really backwards on this.
Okay,
listen,
sorry.
you can watch Netflix
Yeah.
and you don't have to pay.
Oh.
You just only have to pay the one subscription.
Right.
now.
Which is what I
Not
said.
pay for live.
What I said that should be a thing 3 years ago.
Here's the thing. They caved on everything, but I don't think they should be. I mean, it's kind of funny and it's easy to make fun of that, but it's a good thing because that's what the consumers wanted. They didn't want to connect, they wanted a price drop, and they don't want to be blocked by Xbox Live subscriptions.
Yeah, but
so we're getting what we wanted,
Right.
and now I'm gonna buy an Xbox.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy one too now.
You are?
Yeah,
I can't wait.
Officially,
I'm gonna play Garrett's. I can't wait.
I can't wait to play Dead Rising.
when
I've
they
been
announced that,
waiting
I
for
legitimately got excited, and all I thought to myself was, "Cool, now I'll be able to get one."
Yeah, exactly.
Well, hey, my first thought was, wow, cool. And then my second thought was, this thing's still $400 and doesn't do a thing my PS4 can't do.
But I don't have a PS4.
Yeah,
Well,
but the
there you
PS4
go. Oh,
is
you should
more
get a-
powerful,
I would-
has more exclusives.
I would get
so
a
I
PS4
still have
instead.
no reason to get that.
Really?
Yeah. PS4
How much
fucking
is the
awesome.
PS4?
$399.
Yeah.
Same
400.
price.
Yeah,
Well, honestly,
everything's going to that.
Honestly, I feel like personally, there isn't a game on either console that is like the,
No, right, yeah,
you
it's-
need to own this
I
console.
Totally.
I absolutely
You need to
agree.
play this
Totally.
game. But and that being said, I'm basically actually, I'll be honest, I'm judging my opinion off the last generation of consoles where I play my Xbox a lot more. So I feel like
I think the
But I
tide has
feel like
shifted.
at this generation it's
It moved.
the PS4.
yeah, no,
definitely
that's true because I do admit that the PS4 does seem more appealing right now.
But don't you remember that when Xbox 360 and PS3 are going head to head because PS3 was so much more expensive, and you're just like, well,
Yeah.
I can do all the
Yeah.
stuff on the 360 or whatever.
It
and
might
then
do the same thing.
Then halfway through, yeah, that tide turned.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
I'm curious to see where it goes next.
Beyond, any argument, the 360 just dominated in usage and sales over PS3.
Yeah.
I think right now the PS4 is kind of in the lead as far as how many people
I
use
feel like
that
Microsoft
console.
got cocky and
Well, now they're going and changing everything, so they might have the
They have
upper
to,
hand
though.
at this point to start getting that name brand recognition back up there. And people like me and Derek, who are considering buying one now, there's going to be, they announced a new Halo. Everyone knew that they're going to get a Halo game.
That's the
on
next
that.
story I want to talk about. Halo
Yeah.
5 got announced.
Yeah,
and,
and
it's coming out in 2 years.
That's fun.
And I think, and honestly though, I think that they freaked out. I think whatever their sales numbers were this
Yeah.
past couple months, they wigged out and within the same 48 hours said no more Kinect and also Halo 5 coming 2015. I really think they got together. And again, I'm not saying like, hey,
wait, 2015 isn't that far away.
the end of 2015.
Oh, that's far away.
But like, I think that they panicked and had to. We got to say something
Yeah.
and give them some reason to leap on this now. And again, I'm not saying I'll never get one or no one should get one at all. But I do think they are really about facing as much as they can in a response to
E3 is
something.
coming up, and they waited. I mean, they didn't wait. They just
Yeah.
threw it out there.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they had to.
Well, who's the company that's making? Because Bungie's doing Destiny, and they didn't make the last
Right.
343
did, 343 is
Is
doing it.
343 making this one as well? Okay.
That's Microsoft.
It's
No,
Same
they're-
team.
they've-
Yeah. No, I know that, but
Kind of like switching gears a little bit. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm not excited for E3 almost at all. I want to see like the Smash Brothers stuff,
Yeah.
and that's kind of.
But we don't know.
we don't
anything.
know.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
There
Yeah.
could be Last Guardian stuff. That's just what I hope.
What I am excited for, I'm because I agree. What is there? Honestly, the only thing we have a grip on, like, ooh, they're gonna show us this at E3, and that's exciting. Is honestly like Nintendo's gonna probably drop some stuff there.
Yeah.
We know they're going to.
Yeah.
But why I'm kind of anticipating this E3 is because last year was all about what are the new consoles? Tell us about them. What are they? And they showed them and said what they were going to be and when they were coming out. This year is now the year for they're out. So what games?
Here's
like
the
what are we
shit,
getting?
yeah.
And that could really decide stuff. What if Xbox shows 1,000 exclusives and Sony didn't it could go either way,
I think I'm more interested to see what hardware is going to be presented, like the Morpheus, the Sony VR headset. I'd like to actually get. I'd like to get some hands-on time with that because it was so crowded. The last two venues we were at, GDC they had it, and then at PAX they had it. But
They had it at PAX?
I think they had a couple of them at the booth. We were on that different floor.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh no, maybe I'm thinking of the previous pack. Never mind. It was just GDC. But
Yeah.
that, and then hopefully Sony will announce bringing the PS Vita TV to the U.S. market.
Yeah, I wish they would do that.
That would be fucking amazing.
You know what I just found out, and I didn't know this. So if anybody doesn't know, Vita TV is a little box, almost like Apple TV.
Yeah.
That came out in Japan that could it would play not only Vita, PSP games, all kinds of little PS1 games,
through your
downloads.
digital, or
you would just sync a PlayStation controller to it, and it's just a little box to play all those. But in addition to that, you can mirror a PS4 to your room. So if you only have one PS4, like downstairs,
that isn't out yet though.
But it just came out.
It did?
So that's what I was going to say next.
Oh, okay.
That was the thing that sold me on it. I really wanted that, but it wasn't coming to the US.
Because that was a feature they hadn't released up until apparently now.
So if I have that box connected to my TV in my bedroom, I can play PS4 that's in my living room.
Yep.
That's
and the box is only going to be like $90 or whatever.
99.
So anyway, that feature hadn't come.
You can take a Vita cartridge and plug it into it and play.
Anything goes into it.
No, all the downloading stuff on your network, your PSN account is you have access to, but also the ability to take a physical cartridge and plug it in that's fucking huge.
So for me, all I want it for, I want to mirror my PS4 in the other room.
Yeah.
And I guess they just added that to Japan, and so when I saw that, I was like, I bet that's what they're waiting for. They were waiting for this to be top shape before they
now
bring
they'll
it
announce
here.
that E3
I bet they will.
I hope.
I bet you'll hear about it.
That's really cool. Now I might get a PlayStation. Shit. I don't know what to do.
I just think for what I'm looking for, the Xbox name, I mean, definitely they dominated this last one. I mean, Xbox was kind of the hub of everything.
Yeah.
But with this new cycle, I just feel like Sony has the market cornered on connectivity. Like every single device connects to one another and plays each other's shit, especially with PlayStation Now on the way, where you might be able to sync up a controller to your iPad and continue your game somewhere.
Yeah, that's weird.
I just feel like they've got that so locked down that I'm not as enticed by the Xbox. I'm not against getting one, but it just, Sony speaks to me in that way where it's like, all my shit plays something. Like, that, I don't know, that's exciting.
I'm excited to get the one with this price drop and start tinkering and see what the hardware actually has to offer to me. Because right now, some of the stuff that I'm most blown away with the PS4 is just how intelligent that hardware is. Because I have to take it from home over to the office here to do the PPS on Wednesdays. It automatically senses that my outputs are different from 1080p, 720p, and my audio will change from optical, depending on just, I used to have to go in the PS3 and always change settings. This thing does it automatically. It's so fucking streamlined. Little shit like that most people probably don't have to think about or would take for granted.
Right. And let me just say, too, like, going back to the Xbox thing, they still definitely had the better launch lineup. That with Dead Rising and I even really liked that Rise game. I really enjoyed that.
Okay.
I played some of it on my brother's Xbox, not my own, but played some of that. And then also they have Titanfall now. That's a better AAA lineup than PS4 has right now. But the question is, what's next and what Dead Rising 3 was on Xbox, but I could see that coming to PS4. That's not a Microsoft thing.
I feel it's been a while. I don't know.
So I don't know. But so the question to me is, what are we going to see at E3 that Microsoft definitively has? To me, they can't just do another Gears of War. I think that's boring.
I'm going to be pissed if I buy an Xbox in June and then in July they announce that Dead Rising's coming.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, I'm definitely going to get Titanfall.
Even Titanfall, they have said like this one is locked under exclusivity, but the
Titanfall 2,
whatever the sequel will be, is not. So it's like already you're seeing budging from that. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm curious about, is what they can get real locked down as this is ours and nobody else's. Because even Nintendo has, we're funding Bayonetta 2. No one's getting that. You know what I mean? Like, even Nintendo has...
They're hoping to sell some
heavy hitters, you know what I mean? But I'll be curious to see what Nintendo does. Obviously, we have a little bit of investment in it, considering what we work with them. So I kind of want to see what they're doing.
Yeah. Me, personally, is why I look forward to that one the most.
And I told them, too, when we met with them, last E3 was exciting. And the biggest excitement of it was, I think, ask anybody, PS4 versus Xbox when they announced them. And, it was kind of like a war between the two.
Right. Definitely.
But once you got to the show floor, it was like, well, there's the PS4 behind glass. There's the Xbox behind glass. It was, where's Nintendo?
Yeah.
Once you got to the actual show floor, it was,
they have a controller.
They have the new Mario Kart? Let's all play it. Yeah. Oh, that was fun. It's like Nintendo still has that draw, and hopefully they can keep that.
That game comes out really soon, doesn't it?
It comes out May 30th. Friday, May 30th, yeah.
Was it last year at E3 we played?
That's getting great reviews, too.
I
Really good reviews.
I guess I did play it almost a year ago. I just want it so bad.
Yeah. Sorry, what?
Was it last year at E3 that we played PlayStation All-Stars, that fighting game?
No,
That was
a
2
couple
years ago?
ago. Yeah.
Okay.
They just did a balance update. Did you get the balance update, Eric?
No, I gave you your game back.
That poor game.
I don't know why they
that
did
failed.
it.
When's the
I don't know
sequel
why you
coming
wanted
out?
your game back.
When's the sequel coming out? You know?
That ain't happening.
Oh, what?
Dang, that sucks.
Yeah.
What?
Their thing apparently leaked out, or was it confirmed? Nintendo's like Skylanders style like toy thing.
Oh,
they
fuck,
showed plans.
that's a
There's a
problem.
Japanese thing that
Really?
showed like that was coming or something.
Are they going to be
God
Nintendo
damn
first-party
it.
figures?
What's that?
Skylanders
Yeah.
is so expensive, and it's such a fucking brilliant model to
Oh,
make
yeah.
money from kids. that-
Who don't have money,
Yeah. And now the parents don't have money because they spend all on Skylanders.
and they can't say no to their kids.
You should just steal.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you thought
Yeah,
about stealing.
I haven't thought about that.
Turn to a life of crime
Yeah.
in the nighttime hours.
That's what it's going to take.
Here's what
and
we
you
should
could
do.
supplement your
That's what
income.
it's gonna
Offer
take.
to hey Nintendo, we'll make you another video like
Yeah.
we did, and then when we go to the headquarters,
Steal all the Skylanders.
Oh.
or do what I did and wait till they turn around when they're offering to buy us stuff.
Free
and just
stuff, yeah.
Okay.
All the
Alright.
Skylanders.
stick it in the bag.
Respect.
Anyway, can't wait for E3. We'll see. The mystery is enticing to me, but I do agree. I don't have a thing I'm locked on
No,
to.
not at all.
But that's kind of exciting, but it might be a dud too. So we'll see. Anyway,
We shall.
Yeah.
Hopefully some Kojima stuff.
Kojima is working. He actually said on Twitter he's editing a trailer.
That's that's what I'm excited for. That
Can't
is
wait
the
for
number
that.
one thing I'm excited
Kojima,
for.
what's up?
Like to see some more
Sup,
about that
Hitty?
Mad Max
What's up,
game.
Hitty? Can't
Yeah.
wait to see it.
Well, I don't know. We're kind of short on time, but we were going to talk about the concert we're going to. I don't know if you want to do that now for the after show.
We should. No, we should.
do it
Let's
now.
start it now.
Do it?
Let's
Okay.
start.
We have another favor to ask.
We have a campaign we'd
You
like to
guys.
start. We're in this together, so we should.
This is This is very important to us. So we are going. Do we know what's the date of that? Do you know?
This I don't know the exact date. August something.
10th, I think.
August
I think it's August 10th
or 12th.
or 12th. Paul McCartney is going to be playing at Dodger Stadium. We're going.
Well,
You're not going.
you're going.
We're going.
Not invited. We are going. And we're going to see Paul McCartney of the Beatles. In case you haven't heard of him, look him up, thebeatles.com. And he's going to play a great show. I've seen him live in concert before.
Yeah.
The guy plays every song, every hit from the Beatles and also from Wings and his own personal catalog of music. We are here to say and put out a call. Us together, we want him to play his greatest song, something that he hasn't played live in any of his recent shows or concerts.
Or like, has he ever played it?
I don't know
live?
if he's ever played it
This
live.
is this isn't Beatles or Wings. This
Right.
is Sir Paul's own
Right.
solo.
Yeah.
So we want to get Sir, he's been knighted, Paul McCartney to play the masterpiece single, Temporary Secretary.
Yeah.
And if you've never heard the song, look it up on YouTube.
Look
Paul
it up.
McCartney, Temporary Secretary.
Look it
it's
up.
not one that you normally
People
hear.
in the chat had guessed before we even named it.
Well, they know it's a good song.
Smart.
It's something that you don't normally hear in Paul's catalog or live. But our goal is to get, if we could start a campaign today and tweet at Paul, his official Twitter is Paul McCartney, at Paul McCartney. You'll see the official check mark
Hit him
next
up.
to his
Got a
name.
blue
Hit
check.
him up
Direct message him.
and tweet at Paul McCartney, play Temporary Secretary at Dodger Stadium when you come in LA.
Be polite.
Hashtag,
Be polite.
hashtag temporary secretary.
Yeah, we want to get it trending. Hashtag Temporary Secretary.
Yes.
Secretary.
Yes.
We hope that if we start now,
Please,
we're mid-May.
Let's get him to please play it at Los Angeles. He doesn't have to play it anywhere else.
Yeah, we
There's
just
no
want
Dodger Stadium.
Nobody else cares, okay? But the Southern California fans love Temporary Secretary. We want to see Temporary Secretary.
Peace and love.
It's the best song.
That is
and love.
probably the best song, the song I love most. So we want to get Paul to play it. And anyway, if we start the campaign today, we've got months
August.
until the show. But if it keeps going, at some point, Paul McCartney has to read that and go, Why not?
Yeah, he has to
not?
do it.
Why not?
He
In
has to.
fact, he hasn't played it in so long, he probably doesn't even remember the song. So let's get it started now.
See-
Yeah.
We give him time to review the tapes, to get familiar with the song once again.
Yeah, hey, tweet him the link to the YouTube's, like, in case, hey, remember this?
Yeah.
Tell him, maybe he doesn't remember. He's got a lot of songs, you know?
Now, you were saying Paul McCartney's excited about this LA show because
Yeah.
he's got a lot of musician friends that may join him on stage.
Yeah, he said in an interview he wouldn't be
See,
surprised if someone
what
strolled
a better
up.
opportunity to have, say, Gary Newman or Trent Reznor come out and play the keys
Yeah.
and synthesize that
Yeah.
intro to Temporary Secretary.
Yeah, even electronic artists, Skrillex,
It
or
could be. Get Skrillex
or
in town.
Avicii, or
What's
Savicii or
Dead
whatever.
Mouse 5 doing?
Dead
Is
Mouse.
He,
Dead Mouse 5?
is Dead Mouse 5 in town? Could he come and do the all the
Yeah, can you imagine Dead Mouse? Get
Dude.
Dead Mouse on stage, or Daft Punk
Hey.
on stage to do.
Temporary Secretary?
Yeah. But what really all boils down to is just that song.
We just
Yeah.
gotta get
Whoever
it.
plays it, as long as their Paul's on stage,
Yeah.
that's what I want.
Paul, and people are saying Paul doesn't run his own Twitter. Shame on you. Fuck you.
Yeah, of
yes,
course-
he,
of
yes,
course
he
he
does.
does.
He wouldn't lie to us.
Why else would it be verified, dumbasses?
Yeah.
You don't get verified by being a liar,
Yeah.
Ceviche.
And neither
Chill
did
the fuck out.
yeah, and the Beatles, they have the song
Who said that, Eric?
Don't Tell No Lies. What?
Sorry, I'm editing. What?
No, sorry.
The
I want to
Beatles-
know who said that. I wanted
The
a
Beatles had
permanent
that
ban.
song, My Twitter Is Me. So
My Twitter is me.
that's the song.
There you go. So anyways, thank you
It's
for
an
your
app
help.
song.
Thank you for the pre-rolls.
Yeah, thank everybody for the pre-rolls. Thank you for the temporary secretary campaign. And thank you for watching the podcast this week. We do appreciate it. Again, go to lootcrate.com/mega64 to subscribe for great service, a box of crazy stuff every month.
Go to youtube.com/mega64, subscribe to our channel.
And
Subscribe to
remember,
our
on
channel.
Friday, we are releasing the Digital Surfer shirt.
Can you wait? Set an alarm.
Shop.mega64.com. We're going to be selling these shirts Friday.
And you know
May
what?
23rd.
Get a new friend into Mega 64
Yeah.
this week.
Oh,
That's your homework.
Next week, I want everybody to call in or write in the chat and tell us about who they converted into a Mega 64
preach
fan.
it.
Yep.
Preach it.
Spread
we
the
need
word.
converts to keep this
Spread the
going,
word.
guys. That's how we do it.
Yeah, because
It's a trickle down effect.
yeah, because Smosh just keeps getting more and more subscribers, and our numbers are going down. So
Yeah.
what the fuck? Is
What's going on out
What's
there?
up?
Can anyone answer
What's up,
that? What's
guys?
going on out
We're
there?
eating garbage on camera. What
What
else
the
can
fuck-
we do?
What do you want from
What
us?
else can
Okay.
we fucking do?
Sean has another kid on the way. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and I don't want to have to resort to
got-
making.
Yeah, look, he's already showing.
I got to support my family.
Got mouths to feed, you guys. Fucking come on.
And you know what's funny
He's
is,
already on food stamps. He can't go any lower.
despite all of that and everything bad that's happened, Sean,
Yeah.
I still love you.
You have to scratch your face.